Okay, episode 17. Plenty to discuss. It's been one long week. Give you an update. So, obviously, Gary Neville video went live last week. It's doing really well, just organically. I think we're also just up because it's time of year. People are gifting. So, we're currently hitting 600 orders a day in the UK, 250 in the US. It's a lot of orders. And so, our warehouse is kind of maxed out. We got like 6,000 to go through orders from like Black Friday still. Well, just after Black Friday. I think we've cleared Black Friday now. That means next week we're gonna have to like get 12 people in, we figured. The minute, like normally we run one person in fulfillment during the year and like they can whack out 300 orders a day. This year, because it's just manic, we're gonna have to get 12 people, we think, to clear the backlog and some more. Yeah, we've hired pretty much a lot of temp staff and they will start on Monday. We'll probably work it in a way where like base pays $12.50, so it's like minimum wage, which is still pretty good. Like Labour government, we have to thank for that. And I'm gonna do like bonuses. So like if we're gonna do it, you work in duos on the pack bench. Someone make boxes and someone does the packing. And if your duo scores the highest number of items dispatched for the day, we're gonna give you like £100 bonus. I have to decide on the amount of the bonus, but it'll be something like that. So it kind of just incentivizes everyone to work their ass off. But yeah, it'll be interesting. We really need to get through it all. If we do, we'll be in a good spot. Like everyone should be happy. But yeah, it's just like the depths of it. I don't know any other business model in the world where like in the space of 30 days, you maybe do 4 to 5 times your normal orders. It is mad. Like e-commerce is just mad for that. So yeah, people are a bit stressed and people are working long hours at the minute. And I feel a bit guilty because I was away in Edinburgh at the weekend. And 2 or 3 of the lads came in and did orders over the weekend, which normally I'd be in with them. But I've been making up for it this weekend. I'll be in Saturday, Sunday. There's a crew of us keeping it going. We're 13 days to Christmas. 12 of them will be long days, just 12-hour days, but needs must. I've also still be working on business development. Basically hit 10,000 subscribers, which big landmark. So with that, I have decided we now need to definitely bring forward the hiring of a retention focused person. So whilst we do emails, which can be classified as retention, no one actively works on reducing churn and increasing LTV. It's not a rule that we have. We just have other rules that service other things in the business. So now I think it's appropriate to hire for it. We had Dara, who's extremely talented and might be listening to it, someone who had been interning for us for about 3 years. He's still in university and he was leading kind of a project on it just 1 day a week. And he's been making good strides, but we just need to make it sure it's now full time. So I've posted out the job brief and it's gone live 2 days ago. It's already up on Indeed and LinkedIn and we're getting applicants through. We have also had a few people from the e-commerce growth role who scored strongly but skill sets maybe weren't suited to it, who I'm interviewing as well. So they skip round 1 and they go to round 2 and round 3 then. We're working on that and I think it'll be really good. I was discussing someone the other night, like if we reduce churn just by a few percentage around the numbers, it's about £1 million. And both UK and US, we add to the bottom line each year. So yeah, we need somebody to focus in on that and just be obsessed with it. We're going again for another job too. So this is B2B sales. So this would be someone putting the claw machine into different places. The claw machine's doing well. We've had a wee hiccup this week where the card reader's not working. So we're trying to fix that. But yeah, we want to get them into as many places as possible. The business model works really well. So we're going to hire a salesperson. And I want someone who's proven at it really good. So, I mean, the base pay's all right. It's going to be like basically 28 grand, but the commission you can make on it will be really, really strong and like it'll flex up to say something like 75,000 if the person's actually good. And why is it like that? It's because, you know, they make the company a lot of money. You only get paid if you deliver, which is like an interesting rule. I wonder, because I've never hired for something like this before and it's a new character, like it's very B2B and I'm always D2C. So it is a new skill set for us to develop as a company. And so I'm running the job brief via a few people. Like I've got a mate who works in sales and I ran it past Sam, who normally does a lot of our recruiting. He says it looks good. Our FD likes it. So yeah, I'll probably get that live. And my idea is if I get those live over Christmas is that people often come to Christmas and they're fed up of what they're doing. Like they're tired of their workplace. They're like, I just did a year in that workplace and I fucking hate life. So they start looking and they start applying for places, and so hopefully we get some people, good quality people who are maybe just tired of where they're working and want a new start. And then when we come back at the start of January, end of December, I can go through those people and just be like, yep, no, yep, and then we've got a good shortlist that we can work towards. I'm flying on Tuesday, despite being in the shit with orders, to England. If anyone knows, at the minute in the UK, we've got this mad flu, so I'm hoping I don't catch that and then I'm buggered. But yeah, flying to England, going to meet our FD. We're going to discuss a couple of things like forecasting revenue and money for the next year. I've forecasted out revenue, I just need to figure out cash flow. But I also want to discuss with him kind of plans for 2026 overall. And we might be working out a bit of like an investment deck, per se, that we're going to try and get in front of Gary Neville, because we joked about it, me and him, like, would he be interested in investing? He says I should have. He's like, give me your email. So I give him my email. I think it's something he'd be really interested in, and if we can get him on, it'd be great for the brand. He's helped us so much so far. It's just natural. I respect him a lot. I respect what he's done in business, and I think having someone like that on your side, like, he had a great saying. He said, when you're making a journey, you want to have brilliant people on the coach with you, and he's a brilliant person who you'd want on the coach with you. So we'll have to work out what that looks like if he was to invest, if we can get in front of him, like, what does the financials look like on that. So that's why I'm going to meet up, and if it does well, like, if we can get Gary on board, then we might lead a small round, maybe focus on angels rather than VCs and private equity, because speaking to my friend about this who raised, he says VCs help you a lot, but my one thing is I like autonomy. I like the ability to make decisions. I feel like if I was constrained potentially by a VC, I wouldn't enjoy it as much, and to me enjoying it is very important. Okay, so wrapping up, met Meyba on Tuesday. That went really well. Those lads, good crack, and we had a drink and we had food. Basically worked out a plan for 80,000 tops for next year. They've got some really exciting things going on. They've got like 13 clubs, and it's a really interesting business model. Mark from there has got a good background, and Liam too, both ex-Hummel. There's some great stories about working at Hummel. Basically, we're both excited because we're both on a growth trajectory, Meyba and us. They make really good kits. They showed us some for the next year. They signed J-League teams, Dutch teams, teams in America, so it suits us that. They've Guyana as well, who Central Sea, Wretch 32, Georgia Smith are all from, and apparently are going to be promoting it. So it's exciting, and it just adds to our catalogue that we can order from. Busy week. Will be again next week. Hopefully we get through all the orders. I'll see you for episode 18.